Hey Cancer, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So I'm a little late on your mid-month reading, guys, but this is going to be from September 15th to October 15th, just to see what's going on, okay? So let's see what is happening with the sign of Cancer. What is happening with the sign of Cancer from September 15th to October 15th? Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So the energy for this reading is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So you have a situation here. It could literally be work, or it could be something that you were working on, but it's kind of like you're taking a step back from that. It's something that's not going to work out. You had invested a lot of time into it, but you're seeing that, it's just going to be a waste of time. It's something that's not working. And this is something that you're really stuck in your head about. But you know that you have to just let it go because you don't want any problems. You don't want any issues here, okay? You need to find balance, and balance is going to come by you stopping, putting effort into whatever this is. Now, the first card that you guys have for your past is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could have been, a huge loss in reference to money, or it could have just been a regular loss of abundance, okay? So let's see what's going on with this Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So this is you guys coming up here. Something that you could have really been loving towards that you felt that you were losing. And you may have been stuck, but you got up and you moved forward from whatever loss this was. For some of you, you could have been dealing with an air sign here. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. Now, this is the cruelest king, when they're in their reversals. The King of Swords is, you could have been dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this is somebody who is very self-seeking, somebody who only cares about themselves. They don't care about anything that you're doing. They're just worried about whatever their goal is and what they're trying to get. And with the Judgment card in the reverse, this definitely wasn't a good person to be around here. So somebody was definitely making bad judgment here. And there's someone who was really upset. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse too. Okay, wow. So the Queen of Swords, this is somebody who, of course, she goes with the King of Swords, but she's in the reversal too. So now we have two people, possibly, this could be a relationship that you guys are looking at, or something involving two people where both of them are just acting up. Both of them are just, starting a lot of crazy shit. Now, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, she's somebody that makes the situation much worse because of what she thinks or what she says about the situation, okay? And there's a path that you took that you were passionate about. Hopefully it was away from that chaos, but let's see. Knight of Swords in the reverse. So there's something here that you're moving on from that wasn't that good. You have people here that are very upset about it, and you're moving forward towards something that you're much more passionate about, but you still have people very upset. Or it could have been showing that whatever move this made that you're passionate about, you could have been acting recklessly in the way you went about it. But with the Sun card, this was something good that you were going towards. There were just a lot of people here that were upset about it. Okay, and I feel like you guys are just moving away from conflict with the situation. Now, in the present moment, we have the Seven of Cups. So this is a card about illusions. This is a card about, having a cloud in front of your face and not being able to see things clearly for what they truly are. The World card. So there's a chapter in your life that's finishing here, something new that you're starting. Okay, but there's manipulation around the situation. So it could be you guys manipulating someone or someone manipulating you, but something here is ending, and there's so much illusions around this. Okay. Now the next card we have is the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is a card about happiness, feeling good about something. Page of Swords in the reverse. So it's so interesting. It's like anytime something good happens for you, there's this air sign that keeps popping up. Or just somebody who's, very harsh with their communication, who keeps popping up. And they're upset that you're happy. All right, Eight of Wands. in the reverse, and either they cut you off or you cut them off in order to stop worrying. For some of you, this could have been a third-party situation here. Okay, a love triangle happening. That's why there's so much tension with the situation. All right, but again, you're trying to avoid conflict. The conflict is there and you're trying to avoid it, but it seems like whatever you do, the conflict seems to follow you. Okay, there's a sense of frustration. There's a sense of you guys getting pressed about a certain situation and just being upset about it. Okay, we do have the Lover's card going into your future. So definitely a union for some of you that's coming up. Two of Cups. Okay, so the Lover's card, the Two of Cups. So someone here that you definitely have strong emotion towards. Okay. And you're working hard on this. There's a sense of resiliency where you're standing your ground with the situation because it is something that it seems that makes you really, really happy. But things are unstable and there's something that you're not proud of. So for some Cancers, and guys, I'm never the one to point fingers, but I got to go by what I see. For the majority, I feel like it is the Cancer person that is stepping out, okay, of the situation. Okay. So let's see how this transpires. The next card you guys have is the Three of Wands. Okay, so you're walking towards something that you're very passionate about. Or there's something, rather, that you're waiting on. Ooh. Sorry about that. Okay. So why is this Three of Wands here? There's something that you're waiting on, but you're not worried about it here. Death card in the reverse. Something that you're dealing with that you're not completely over, but you're removing yourself from a toxic situation here. Let me get one more card here. Okay, you're waiting on someone from the past. Someone that you're not over. Okay. Now, the last card that you guys have for your future is the High Priestess in the reverse. So the High Priestess in reverse, this is somebody that's off guard in a sense. It's somebody who's not listening to their higher self or to their intuition. And with the Justice card, things are balancing out here. Okay, that's where karma comes into play. Whoever has been wrong in the situation, you know, this is where things catch up to them. And we have the Five of Cups, where there's a huge loss that you're feeling here. Okay, and you're feeling overly emotional about whatever's going down. All right, but you are, you know, with the Ten of Swords behind this, you're past the worst point that you could have gone through in the past in reference to the situation. So it's like the worst that could have happened is behind you. Okay, and there is a new start that's possible after this. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, which can mean somebody who's single getting into a relationship. Those who maybe are on a break from their partner getting back to a relationship. Okay, and this is going to be a good start, something with longevity here. The Devil card in the reverse, so you're removing yourself from a toxic situation. And we even have the King of Pentacles behind that, so there's a strong sense of stability. For some of you, you could be going towards an earth sign. All right? Okay. Yeah, so I just see you guys really trying to work towards something, but anytime you get a sense of happiness, you know, there's somebody who's upset. So I think the only thing we have to worry about is how we obtain happiness, okay? Do we obtain it by having something that's genuine fall into our lap, or do we obtain it by, you know, manipulating others? Okay. All right, I'm going to give you guys 3 cards of advice just to give you a bit of closure on this, and then I'm going to pull an Earth Magic Oracle card like I do every month. All right. Give me 3 cards of advice for the sign of Cancer from September 15th to October 15th. All right, let's see what's going on, Cancer. 3 cards of advice for the sign of Cancer. One more card of advice for the sign of Cancer. Okay. So a lot of you are dealing with air energies, okay? This Knight of Swords and this air energy keeps popping up. So for some of you, the cards are saying, there's conflict with this person, all right? Now, there's something here that I feel you guys are having a hard time moving away from. What the cards want you to know is that this is something that's going to be extremely burdening for you guys. And there's definitely an injustice here. Okay, so I don't feel that, this is a person that could be trusted this month. Whether it's you guys doing something wrong or this person doing something wrong, there's just a lot of maliciousness that I'm seeing within the spread. So it doesn't matter who's doing what. The only thing you have to keep in mind is the fact that this person seems to be bringing out the worst. Okay, whether they're making you emotional because of the pain that they're putting you through, or whether you're putting them through pain because of things you may be putting them through, any manipulation that you may be putting them through. So it's just something in general that needs to be walked away from, because you guys don't want to be around people who are able to take that out of you. And Cancers, you guys do have that side where you can be very manipulating. And I say that all with love. I have so many good Cancer friends. My father's a Cancer, so I love Cancers. But we all have our shadow aspects. And for Cancer, it's, manipulation and kind of victimization in a sense. So that's something that you have to make sure, whatever it is that you're going for this month, it's something that's really meant for you. If you feel that you have to manipulate a situation greatly in order to get what you want, do you really want that? Do you really want a person or a situation in your life that you have to alter how they think in order to make them act a certain way? Okay? I'm always going to be real with y'all, okay? So whatever I see, I'm going to address. But it could be vice versa as well. So it could go either way. So let's see what Earth Magic Oracle card. Okay, this is by Stephen D. Farmer. Okay. What guidance do we have for Cancer from September 15th to October 15th? What guidance does Cancer need to hear? All right. You guys got Desert. Vision Quest. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Okay. So I'm just going to read the advice here, okay, guys? A vision quest is a process whereby you spend a few days in the wilderness alone. Typically, you carry only water and some sacred items with you, and you spend most of the time praying and meditating. Many who have completed a vision quest assert that it is a powerful and even life-changing experience, and report vivid and profound revelations. It is said that the desert does not lie, so partaking in this can help you discover the truth about your purpose, or at least give you some clues. It is time for you to go on a vision quest. Designate a place in nature in which to dwell, whether for a couple of hours or a few days. Spend the majority of your time while there praying and meditating. It is best to be in a location where you can truly find solitude, even if it is a quiet corner of a park for an afternoon. Wherever you go, take your question, concern, or challenge with you into prayer or meditation. Allow it to float around in your consciousness and watch what shows up. This is one of the more powerful cards. By drawing it, whatever other messages you may have received are amplified threefold. Okay, so I see a huge resiliency this month for you guys to go after something that may not be for you. So you have to kind of take a step back at this point and ask yourself, why am I fighting for this so much? Because it seems to be something that's placing you in an unhealthy situation. Okay, so ask yourself, why do I want this so much, and why am I willing to compromise my sanity? Is it really worth it? Okay, and I say it over and over and over again, but things that are meant for you, you're not going to have to coerce. You're not going to have to fight. You're not going to have to do anything like that. Okay, I had someone send me an email. It wasn't a Cancer. I'm not sure who it was. But, they were asking me about love spells and love potions. First off, I don't even go into anything like that. This is tarot. That's all I do. Nothing else. Anything else is just ridiculous to me. So I'm against spells. I'm against anything like that. I think it's BS. But this person is asking, do you know any love spells? And I'm just like, the fact that you feel you need to do a love spell on somebody, like, just don't. Just back away. If somebody doesn't love you, leave them alone. If a situation's not working for you, leave it alone and leave it gracefully. The best way to really be on top of a situation and really win a situation is to move away from those that you feel that you have to force to love you, and to find happiness outside of that. That is the best revenge, okay? Happiness is always the way to go. All right, guys? So I love you so much. For those of you that do want your own personal reading, I will leave everything in the description. Cancers, good luck with everything. Let me know if this resonates and what's going on with you guys, all right?